Hi guys, so I'm still alive, don't worry. I've had a recent week off from work. The phone was still going, but I decided to have a week off just due to just I've been really busy lately, with these vehicles. Currently got this Land Rover in at the minute. I'll show you it soon. Got it? I'm just talking on phone, mate. Go on. Yeah, apologies there. Gary came in and asked me a question. So yeah, lately we've just been really busy here at the garage. But I had to have a week off because, like, I've been working 7 days a week for a very long time. And I always try and do something with the Cara and stuff around June, so we always try and get away. And so yeah, this summer we've got a convoy that's going to be leaving England, looking at about 5 or 6 vehicles that are being donated, so it's really good stuff. Obviously at the minute we're just doing the vehicles because that's what's needed quite urgently. Everybody needs vehicles, so it's just a bit more safer than what's going on in Kherson at the minute. So yeah, it's just been a really tough time. You might have seen the news. Obviously Ukraine's done some masterclass attacks on the Russians on the airfields and stuff, so obviously I've not spoke to you since then, but it's really good stuff. And it's they had to do that because the bombing and the missile attacks and stuff is just relentless. Everything's just relentless at the minute. Even the drones, it's like, obviously I still speak to a lot of the guys that are out there, and there's drones now landed in the village where our base is. So and that never happened before. It was always kind of like a safe zone for a very long time, and some of these drones are actually made of like a really dense cardboard. It's like, how do you detect that? And every week is just something new coming, and even the jammers and stuff don't work anymore. Part of the reason why we wasn't working is because we had no jammers. But unfortunately the jammers, they're not really working. Everyone's using new stuff and different things, and there's just different threats coming every week. I'll just tell you a story. Actually, there was actually a guy who I know really well, and he went to Ukraine. He asked me for some advice. I think I spoke to you all about this on one of the previous videos, but he's back home already. First mission, he's back home. This is an experienced British soldier. He's done a bit of time in the British Army and stuff, and it just goes to show, how rough it is out there. Nobody can imagine how bad it is. He actually said that they went out and they lost 3 guys within the first couple of hours. But they went out and there was no medic in the team. They got given a chest seal and a tourniquet, and that's all they had. And for him, that he obviously did his mission, but he just said, like, I want to come home. I want to get home. And he asked me, how do I get home? So yeah, he's back now. But that just reiterates how rough it is out there and how desperate they are for things as well. And this is one of the best brigades as well in the military that he was with. I won't name them, obviously, but you'd have known about them and know who they are. So yeah, this summer, back to the convoy. We've got a convoy going out, so it looks like I'm going to be donated around 6 vehicles between now and August. So we're going to be getting them out there to the guys. It's really good actually, because I'll be honest with you, we don't really have a lot of money, compared to a lot of other volunteers. I don't ask and stuff on online and stuff like I used to, but you know, but our funding, even if we was demining again, we couldn't do it, to be honest. We just don't get that amount of money in anymore, and I've lost a few donors over the last few months as well, just for whatever reason, you know. It's one of them. It's been a long war, and you know, donor fatigue with some people, and obviously I'm not really proactive on YouTube and stuff either. But yeah, so if you want to help donate to that convoy, then you know, the links in the description, and the video description in the bio. We also have a request for some tents for some of the guys. There's five tents, single man. They've asked me if I can get them. They're the guys from Art Division who we sent the Mitsubishi Pajero to, so they're currently fighting up in Sumi and doing really well, actually, really well. So they've asked me if I can help them get any tents, so if we can do that, that'd be nice. I don't think they're very expensive. I think a good one, probably about £60 or something like that. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you what I've been up to here. We've got a few vehicles here, but this Land Rover that I'm on now, this vehicle was deemed uneconomical to repair. Apparently it was £12,000 to fix. So I'll show you what we've been doing. If you bear with me. Here. So we've put some new brakes on there, new calipers, discs, new rear cross member. Now that was absolutely rotten to the core. New fuel tank cover, and I've just been doing the dinner troll seal now today. New brake lines, again brakes on this side. And I've done the full under seal. It's just drying at the minute, so it doesn't look the best, but I've done the whole underneath. There's still a few bits to do, touch up and stuff, but looks good. But if you look at this, that's the old fuel tank cover there. So, but this vehicle was, they said it was uneconomical to repair, just due to the fact that the price of a repair will probably, you know, it's more expensive than the actual what the vehicle's worth. But yeah, done a good job there. And some welding here as well on the chassis. Some welding here. Big plate there, and just the outrigger on this side. There's Gary. And new outrigger there, so yeah, decent. So we've got another car outside as well. It's Toyota Land Cruiser, so I'll just show you this. Obviously we've been picking up vehicles as well really cheap, so it allows us to get these jobs done really. Got this one here. Beast. Again, put a new cross member on the back because it was rotten, new fuel tank. So we're just waiting on the new fuel sender unit, which again, you know, it isn't cheap. It's all parts and stuff, you know, that we have to buy and that, you know. So, you know, we're not here doing nothing. And we've got like another 3, 4, 5 vehicles waiting to come in as well. So just for like services and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been very busy. I had a good break away, but it does also feel like I've not been away as well. So yeah, if you can help us with the fundraising for the convoy that's going over this summer, that'd be great. Big thank you to Richard from Essex. Richard's a good friend of mine. He's going to be arranging the convoy with me. Them guys are from Braintree, Colchester. Really good guys who've supported our work for a long time, and I'm really grateful they can actually get the cars to us as well, because them donated vehicles are, you know, going to come really in handy, you know, and they're free. We just have to make sure they're fit enough to drive and we can get them over there. So yeah, so thank you, and I'm all right. Speak to you soon.